Hi there, thanks so much for joining me for this video. This is Micah, Holistic Therapist. Today I would like to share some tapping with you around a common belief in trauma and ADHD as well, and that is this belief that I'm just not good enough. So before we get into some tapping around that, I'd like to share with you a little bit more about what EFT tapping is. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, also known as tapping, and it's a mind-body technique, somatic technique, mind-body, that helps us to reduce emotional distress and overwhelm and increase regulation by sending calming signals to the brain and the nervous system. Now, in this EFT tapping approach, we gently tap on specific acupressure points on the face and upper body while focusing on troubling thoughts, feelings, or memories. And as some of those experiences reduce and dissipate, we can also introduce alternative ways of looking at things or differing perspectives that our mind and body may be more open to receiving. So without further ado, I'd like to jump into some tapping with you here today. And please do take accountability for your own needs throughout this process by changing the words to best suit you and changing different tapping points or staying at others if that is best for you. And please don't hesitate to reach out to an EFT tapping professional if you need additional support, as sometimes we're tapping, other memories can surface, and I encourage you to reach out to a professional if it is more than you're able to work through on your own. Without further ado, let's begin by tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I hold on to all of this shame around feeling like I am not good enough and I'll never be enough. I honor this experience of pain even though I feel ashamed of who I am, and I often feel like I'll never be good enough. And this belief carries a lot of weight and pain. I choose to honor this pain and my experience, even though I carry around this belief that I'm just not good enough and that I may never be good enough. I choose to honor this belief, and I'm working on seeing myself and who I am with more compassion. Top of the head. There's a part of me that says I'm not good enough. And I've carried this part for a long time. It speaks up at some of the most uncomfortable times and tells me that I'm too much or not enough. This part tells me that I am defective or there's something wrong with me. This part believes and tries to convince me that I'll always be a disappointment. this part is a heavy burden. It's a big weight to carry. And this part tries to tell me that it defines me. And sometimes it's hard not to believe it. Side of the body. Wondering what it would take to recognize that this part is just a part. And validate that this part came about because of an experience that I had, or experiences that I had. And this part has an important message that I value and honor. What would it take to create space for this part with compassion and kindness? Even though sometimes it feels like this part takes up too much space. This I'm not good enough part sending some compassion and kindness to this part that believes I'm not good enough. Letting it know that it has a space at the table and a seat in the bus. What would it take to recognize that this part is not all of who I am? What would it take to make space for the idea that this is just a part of me, with an important message sending some more compassion to this part that feels I'm not good enough. I wonder if it would create some more space for other truths as well. There are other parts that have important messages that I might be open to listening to. This part got its beliefs from somewhere. And because I went through those experiences, and I'm still here today, that demonstrates some resilience, maybe a lot of resilience. Opening a dialogue of compassionate communication in a small, gentle, safe way. with this part that believes I'm not good enough. Creating some space for this part instead of turning away from it. Even if it feels uncomfortable, allowing this compassion to create room and the opportunities for shifted perspectives. Opening myself to curiosity about the presence of other important parts of me that demonstrate my strengths. And we'll breathe in and breathe out. Please check in with yourself and see what you need in this moment. Please, again, feel free to reach out to a tapping practitioner if you need additional support. And until next time, please keep tapping.